Hello, my wonderful friends. Mega's here on a beautiful day. I'm so excited. Today is Charlotte Bronte's birthday and one of my all-time favorite classics, Jane Eyre. You know, this book, I've absolutely fallen in love with the story, with Jane. I mean, my God, we spent a lifetime with her from when she was just a child and growing, and you're just rooting for her. You know, my daughter was just out for her birthday. She lives on the complete other side of the United States. And I gave her a copy of Jane Eyre, you know, wrote in there, "Daddy loves you." And I told her one day, you know, she's still young, early 20s. I was saying this might not be the season for this book, but one day you will fall in love with this. I was in my 40s when I fell in love with this book. There's nothing quite like it. And so I wanted to celebrate Charlotte Bronte. I wanted to celebrate her works. I wanted to just all of us thank her for her story. You know, I do feel they can still sense the people that hold their books, hold their art, love it. And so I was hoping you just join with me and just kind of celebrate it. And real quick, though, I want to share another one of my all-time favorite books, Shadow of the Wind. I want to read something out of this that just kind of depicts kind of the job we have as book lovers. And then I'm going to read you one of my favorite little passages out of Jane Eyre, just a part that I could never get out of my mind. It's always stuck in there, and I love it. So this says, every book, every volume you see here has a soul, the soul of the person who wrote it and of those who read it and lived and dreamed with it. Every time a book changes hands, every time someone runs his eyes down its page, its spirit grows and strengthens. Every book you see here has been somebody's best friend. Now they have only us. Isn't that beautiful, my friends? And then so if you're not familiar with this, I'll just let you know, there's this book, this library of books, and you go in and you basically adopt one and you keep it alive, keep the story alive. And he says, according to tradition, the first time someone visits this place, he must choose a book, whichever he wants, and adopt it, making sure that it will never disappear, that it will always stay alive. It's very important. Promise for life, explained my father. Today is your turn. And you know, during this video, we're also going to do our book club, chapter 33. It's such a good one. I'm so excited. But it talks about this author, Sammy, and she breaks down in tears because Perdue tells her how much her book has meant to him, that it saved his life. You know, that's what every author wants to hear. And that he said there's some books are just for one person. And this says it beautiful. It says, the shadow of the wind had been waiting for me there for years, probably since I was born. Do you have a book that was like created just for you, that you love so much, that was maybe like there for you in a time when you just needed it, like the universe had it planned just for you? Let me read you a little Jane Eyre, just one of my favorite parts. It says, a small breakfast room adjoined the drawing room. I slipped in there. It contained a bookcase. I soon possessed myself of a volume, taking care that it should be one stored with pictures. I mounted into the window seat, gathering up my feet. I sat cross-legged like a Turk, and having drawn the red moreen curtain nearly closed, I was shrined in double retirement. And this is the part is always in my mind. It's a window. It's got like a little seat, one of those window seats, but then it has curtains you can draw and just kind of close off the world. And that always stuck in my mind, sitting in there behind the curtain with her book. It says, folds of scarlet drapery shut in my view to the right. To the left were the clear panes of glass, protecting but not separating me from the drear November day. At intervals, while turning over the leaves in my book, I studied the aspect of that winter. Afar, it offered a pale blink of mist and cloud near a scene of wet lawn and storm-beat shrub, with ceaseless rain sweeping away wildly before a long, lamentable blast. Oh, I can just picture it. She's snug in the house, but outside that window pane, just storm and rain and wet, but she's safe and snug with her little book behind the curtain. Oh, I love that book. Happy birthday, Charlotte Bronte. We have not forgotten your beautiful art that you gave to the world. What a gift. All right, book club. We are in chapter 33. Oh, it was such a good one. It was only 2.5 pages, but oh, did I feel all the feels with this. So you remember in 32, Perdue says, and just in case you're here and you don't know the story, I can catch you up. Perdue, there's a book that just saved his life. And he's been searching for the author so he could thank this person. And now he asked the author, was it you that wrote Southern Lights? And she says, yes, she admitted quietly. Then said more loudly, yes, yes, she cried, laughing and weeping, throwing her arms up. And so it comes to show us that she had written the book to bring her true love, that someone would read it and it was just for them and they would come to find her. But it wasn't Perdue, but Perdue brought that person, which is Cornholio, which I love. It put such a smile on my face. He says, I believe it. Some books were written for a single person, right? I'm thinking again, the Shadow of the Wind there. Southern Lights was for me. I only survived till now because of your book, he confessed. Those are the most wonderful words I ever heard, Sammy said. Isn't that what every artist and author, musician wants to hear? I love your book, right? It meant something to me. It made my life better, made my life good. Oh, I love that. Maybe hundreds of years later, people wish you a happy birthday even when you're gone and are so grateful for your work. Oh, and now she goes, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go kiss my man. She's headed down into the barge to go find Cornholio. And Perdue hears him go, yoo-hoo! So Cornholio, I love it. Oh, what a fun ride this has been. What a great day. Everyone, you know this, but I tell you anyway, I love, love, love you.